The machine is afraid. The woke mind virus is afraid. Last week, we saw obviously the backlash that Harley Davidson withstood and continues to rage on today. We saw that send such a ripple through woke corporations that Jack Daniels themselves pre-canceled themselves and canceled all DE&I. Then we just got breaking news that Lowe's was about to get revealed that they have a wild corporate policy, these DEI anti-male programs. Well, they were about to get exposed, but then, they immediately chickened out. And that's because of all the power that you all are spreading, the power that you have. Let's take a little look at this video from Robbie Starbuck and then the full email from Lowe's. If you're not following Robbie on X, definitely do that.
I got great news for you. We have another company that we were set to expose, Lowe's. However, I sent a message to Lowe's last week, and I woke up to something really interesting in my email inbox. It looks like we don't even need to do these videos exposing these companies anymore, at least not every company, because many of them are willing to just change their policies as soon as I reach out now. That is the power of you guys.
Yep.
You guys are the reason for what I'm about to show you. First, let me show you the email I sent them last week. I said, hi, just formally wanted to inform Lowe's Corporate that we do plan to expose Lowe's DEI policies, practices, and propaganda in a future story. We have 2 projects in front of Lowe's, but please let your fellow executives know that I reached out. I'd like to know if Lowe's has any plans to cut these ridiculous policies. DEI should never dictate hiring, bonuses, sponsorships, etc. And participation in the HRC's woke CEI score is something Lowe's customers deserve to know about. ERGs based on the sex people prefer to have seems wildly inappropriate to the average Lowe's customer, bordering on sexual harassment, as does funding pride events and transitions via healthcare policy. Does Lowe's have a comment on this? And get ready, because this is my favorite part. Also, Lowe's has their DEI department to thank for all of this focus on their policies. Their folks pushing DEI at Lowe's looked at my LinkedIn page on the same day, which piqued my curiosity. Without them, I wouldn't have thought to look at Lowe's right now. Very foolish of them.
So the DEI department at Lowe's were internet stalking Robbie Starbuck to see if he had been looking at their pages, and that tipped him off.
But I'm guessing by now, foolishness from the people pushing DEI at Lowe's is not a shocker to Lowe's executives. And what do you know? I sent those messages last week, and this morning I woke up to an email from Lowe's executives about changing policies. So what policies are changing? Lowe's will no longer be participating in the HRC's woke Corporate Equality Index social credit scoring system. Lowe's is also getting rid of their individual ERG groups that separates people across identity politics lines by what kind of sex they like or what color they are. Now Lowe's employees will all be under one umbrella ERG, not separated on identity lines based on what kind of sex they like or what color they are. And if you look at this part, Lowe's is also promising no more donations to pride festivals, pride parades, or anything that's a divisive thing outside of these core 3 areas that they have identified as important to their business. And those 3 areas make sense. They're community improvement, disaster relief, and skilled trades education.
All good.
Things actually associated with Lowe's business. I like this part below in the email where they talk about merit, because we're seeing a $150 billion company change on a dime and embrace merit instead of the equity policies that have been pushed in the past. I'm going to be putting the full text of the email in the caption on X so you can read the email they sent out this morning and judge for yourself, but we are making massive change, and it is thanks to you, especially to those of you who subscribe to me on X.
Yeah, I mean, it is absolutely insane. Here's the thing. Here's a full email sent out by Lowe's executive leadership team this morning. Lowe's press office confirmed that it was real. When I contacted them, a source at Lowe's told me that the changes are a direct response to the work of the movement. All of you. Thank you for your thoughtful engagement at our meeting on Wednesday, August 21st, and for everything you do at Lowe's. As requested, here's a summary of the key points we discussed. As we talked about last week, we are in the business of home improvement and are dedicated to making homes better for all. In the community we serve, every day we strive to be a better company and find ways to give our customers a great place to shop and associates a place to grow their career. With more than 1,700 stores spread throughout every state, Lowe's serves millions of customers from Philadelphia, Mississippi, to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Wait, what? Why would you? Oh, from Philadelphia, Mississippi to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I get it. Okay. That's worded weird. We are committed to fostering an environment where all individuals are valued, respected, and welcomed. Nothing wrong with that. We've hired and continue to hire and promote people based on merit and results, and support organizations and activities that help us make our communities better We believe in inclusion, not exclusion. This simply means that we ensure that everyone is included and be considered fairly based on merit and results, not that no one is excluded based on race, gender, ideology, religion, disability, or anything like that. Well, no kidding. Nobody had a problem with that. Nobody's like anti-discrimination. No, anti-discrimination. No one's pro-discrimination for the most part. All right? Very few people are. Sure, maybe there are some out there. But now they say, our company mirrors the makeup of America and our customer base. This is because an inclusive search for talent will undeniably result in the selection of a wide variety of people from all backgrounds and walks of life. All you have here, you're all here because of your talent. You're included because of your talent, not because you're included or excluded based on your characteristics or anything else. I don't believe that. Of course, they were engaging in this garbage, you know? Like many other companies in July 2023, after the Supreme Court's decision in the Harvard UNC cases. So just to give you a reminder, Harvard and UNC lost Supreme Court decisions where they were unfairly excluding Asian and white males from college education, from accepting them into their schools. Something that a private school is welcome to do, but not a public school that takes federal dollars. You're certainly welcome, as far as I know, to discriminate, or to, have very strong policies on who makes it, who doesn't make it in your school, your organization. But you definitely don't when you have federal dollars coming in, billions of them at that. So in July, we looked at the Supreme Court's decision. At the Harvard UNC case, we began reviewing our diversity and inclusion programs to ensure that they have a lawful and are aligned with our commitment to include everyone. We made further. So basically what they're trying to say is, well, we didn't panic because Robbie Starbuck said that he was going to expose us. We were going to do this anyway. Yeah, right. So they've stopped all donations to drag organizations, all political stuff. You see this, Lowe's has a long history of supporting military community over the past 5 years. We've helped give caregivers and military spouses. Lowe's Foundation is investing $50 million over 5 years to prepare 50,000 people for careers in skilled trades. Good. Awesome. So they can build revitalized homes and neighborhoods in all areas of this country, from rural to urban, but by providing grants to community and technical colleges, as well as community-based national nonprofits. Good. This is absolutely a W. Like the fact that this, Lowe's is another major domino to fall. Like it's absolutely massive that they're having these preemptive strikes and removing DE&I. I mean, who would have thought? Who would have thought that Lowe's would say, yeah, we'll just drop the DEI, because you know why? It doesn't work. All these Marxists and these communists that have said forever and ever, oh, DE&I works, and, it's good for everybody. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, and all this is awesome stuff, and I'm big, I really like it. It's all bull. If it was really good for these businesses, then they would be sticking with it. You know what I mean? They would be sticking with it. You can see Woes goes full woke, great timing, dummies. Oh, they took down a video. What did they do? Seems CEO, Home Depot CEO snapped out of it. Oh yeah, the Home Depot, he went out against Home Depot co-founder warns against the woke generation is ignoring the economy's bottom line. I certainly don't want to see the woke generation coming up, especially the leaders. I'm watching Davos. What happened there? They're recommending spending more money on climate control when we don't have it. Marcus says Thursday on Varney & Co. We've already overspent. So you had the Lowe's or the Home Depot CEO end up based, apparently. This is that quote that, again, was not real. If conservatives do not like our values, then they should take their money to Home Depot. That's from Lowe's. That's not true. That's, the Twitter economy. Again, as woke as you can get, Mary Rourke analyzes Harley-Davidson's retreat from woke policies amid backlash. This stuff is real. These Lowe's, Harley-Davidson, Jack Daniels, all in the last week, everybody's abandoning DE&I. Now I'm hoping, I'm hoping, praying that these companies stay the course. If we look at Lowe's, let's see here. 281 replies to 9 likes. Let's see. Good morning. I shop at Home Depot. This comment of yours is Bud Light moment. Oh, that's not real. Lowe's says the statement is false. Lowe's CEO did not. So they already suffered like a mini woke backlash over a fake statement. But now they actually they're probably like, crap. Our newest team member, Anna Cockrell, is bringing out some new hardware. What? What? Wow, Lowe's. Oh, is this guy work at Lowe's?
Trump or Kamala?
Here's a Lowe's.
Fuck Trump.
You were the first person to say Kamala.
Right.
I don't really like her.
Well, I don't care.
What would you say to
Trump? Trump's an asshole. He belongs in jail.
What would you say to Trump if he was here right now?
I would shoot him.
Whoa. So this is just 2 weeks after that. So 2 weeks after an unhinged Lowe's employee goes, aggressive, then the fake quote gets attached to the CEO. Again, I didn't cover that because I knew it was fake. But now they actually have to say, whoops. Rob, we got another one. Big news, messaging Lowe's. This is good. This is great. Keep up the great work, Robbie. Everyone out there, stay vigilant. Keep an eye on these lunatics, these lunatic companies. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it. We'll talk to you again real soon.